My name is Wade Coombs. I'm from London, Ontario, up in Canada. Well, I first heard about Stephen back kind of during the beginning of COVID, when all the big speakers were sent home with all the lockdowns and everything, and so there was some success calls that were out there, and Stephen was on the calls, and he was pitching his wares about his courses that he was offering, and I just seemed to resonate with me, and I got the opportunity to take his 2-day course, and absolutely loved the material. And during that process, I was also able to get my son involved in it, and then we're now about 5-6 years into this process, and we still love it. Pam got involved a lot more. We just like their style. They work really well with our understanding, and they're patient, and just seem to be chock full of great information, and we really enjoy the interactions with them on a weekly basis with the mastermind group, and it's been a very successful relationship for us. I think I would tell anyone that would be considering or on the fence about joining that at the end of the day, you'll make so much more money just jumping in and getting involved with it, and having real people that are doing it day in and day out, there to mentor you and walk you through the processes, and being able to interact and ask questions. It's been invaluable for us, and there's no reason to do this alone. It'll cost you way more trying to do it alone than it is to get a team that actually knows what they're doing. I think the main reason for me is I'm very busy with my own businesses. I'm a computer guy. I've been doing it for 100 years. And for me, just getting involved in the stock market's very challenging. It's just another huge world to try to get my head around, and I just don't have time. And so by being a part of the group, I can get answers to a lot of questions, keeps me focused on what I want to do for my trading, and I find it keeps me a lot more accountable to be with that group. So that's why I'm completely 100% in with the group. My trading experience before, being up in Canada, we don't really have quite the access to tools the same way you do here in America. And so I had worked with the banks and done mutual funds and tried to do some investing through the various banking softwares that are available to us up there. And I've really found that I couldn't make a dime to save my soul. And by getting involved with this group, I've been able to really advance my understanding and really start to actually make money in my trading experience. So I don't necessarily see options changing my financial destiny. I have my own businesses. I've been very successful in that. I think it'll help make sure that I will have money down the road after I retire and move on to things. I can still continue to invest and have that money and be able to leave a legacy behind. So to me, the ability to do options specifically, it's something that I can kind of do week in and week out. It's not, I really like to be hands-on and do stuff. And so just putting money in an account and holding it there for 30 years doesn't work for me. I like to work with it. So I just really like the option strategies for the ability to really be able to work with your money. I've been in the inner circles since 2020 during COVID. As soon as Stephen offered it, I jumped right in. So again, the message that they really were putting out there really resonated with me. I really liked, especially in the 2-day course, Stephen really breaks it down to understanding that it's bigger than just investing. It's a strategy, it's a philosophy, it's a lifestyle. There's a whole lot of elements to that. And Stephen has been doing it for 40 years, and he's taught it to millions of people, and that level of understanding and knowledge is just, it's almost infectious to take advantage of, and I've loved every minute of it since joining. So I think what I like the most is, again, actually, surprisingly, is actually not Pam and Steve. We've actually taken advantage of the actual coaching that Jim Taylor provides with the group, and just that, again, another voice, another level of accountability to have him be able to coach me and coach Jackson, my son, over the years has just been invaluable. Just to be able to put those questions out there and get answers, and the one-on-one coaching I find is really interesting. You can have that banter and like, why is this happening? Whereas when you're in the class, you can't really sometimes get those answers. And so I really, really like the feature of the coaching that is provided, and we love taking advantage of that. I find them very interesting. So every week we try to get on the calls. We don't always get on, but usually one of us is on the call, and I really enjoy the market breadth. Listening to Steve kind of explain what's going on out there, because there's a lot of news out there and it's hard to digest it all. And in about 10-15 minutes you can get a pretty good synopsis of what's going on in a non-news environment, which is very important, because you can watch the news and be very fearful of what you're trying to do, whereas Stephen really likes to take that step back, put the details out there, and this is what you should be watching for, and stop listening to the noise and get focused. And so I really like the market breadth side of the inner circle calls.